while we're preparing, Barbara, Auntie Barbara, who's Christopher's Sunday school teacher, is going to share a little testimony of how she's seen God at work in his life. So, okay. Yeah.
It's been a pleasure to be Christopher's Sunday school teacher, and we've had a lot of fun sharing Sunday mornings with he and too. I have to tell you a story that I experienced. I don't think it was one of the first Sundays I met Christopher, but when he was, I think about 3 years old, maybe 4. And we had our Sunday school story, our little lesson, and we said our prayer. And the kids were wanting to read a book. So the book that Christopher got from the bookshelf in the room was the alphabet book. And so I had about 4 other kids in the class with me that day. And we started going through the alphabet, and I thought it would be just a fun little, let's learn the alphabet while we're in Sunday school after the lesson. And so I said, this is the letter A. And we were thinking of things that started with A. Well, Christopher said Algeria. And I said, yeah, that's pretty good. I'm really impressed with you. Know that A is for Algeria. Then we said B, and some of the kids said ball. And Christopher said, I forgot what country it was, but Bulgaria. And so I think Quinlan was in the room with me at the time. We both looked at each other like, oh, that's pretty good. So we went through the entire alphabet, and he said a country for every letter, and then he said, I can show you on a map where they all are. So I really believed him, but I thought it'd be fun to see it, so we went and got a globe, and we brought it into the room, and he showed us where every country was, and I said, how did you learn all that? And he said, my mom and I go through the alphabet and pray for those countries, and I was very impressed. And I thought that God has given him the ability to retain a lot of information, and he's very inquisitive in class. And sometimes when I'm telling the story, he'll go a little bit deeper than the kindergarten story that I'm teaching them. And what I know about Christopher is that he'll be a teacher with whatever he does in life, because just his everyday conversation talks about things from the Bible that he knows. And he does it in a way where it's not showing off that he's so smart about all of that, but it's just out of the love of learning it and the joy of knowing about it. And I give credit to his parents for a lot of that, but I also know that that's what God is doing, Christopher. And I love knowing him, and I just am excited about what God has for him in the future.